Chapter 19. Assign super elevation to the corridor. Okay, in the last chapter we calculated the super elevation in the super dgn file, but we still have to assign it to the corridor. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's get into our corridor design file, and then we are going to reference that super design file that we were just in. And there we can see the super elevation overlaid, but it's still not applied to the cross slope from the template. And I will show you that that's true. Just go up to Dynamic Cross Sections, Open Cross Section View. I'm going to click on the corridor, and then I'm going to click on some other window. And it's going to dynamically visualize a cross section for me, so I can see that's normal crown. I can jump ahead to the curve by just selecting location station via data point. So I'm just going to click somewhere in the middle of the curve where it would be full super. But when I look at the cross slope, it doesn't look like a super has been applied. In fact, I can hold my left mouse button down, go into temporary visualization. Let's see if this will work. And I have noticed this, and that's why I hesitated to even show you this, because the dimensions always seem to work with this temporary visualization, but the dynamic cross slope does not seem to do that so much. But in any case, we can see that the cross slope is not in super. So I'm just going to remove temporary visualizations there, or dimensions. Okay, but let's go ahead and apply the super though. That's very easy to do. You just go to corridors and calculate, and then the bottom choice is assign to the corridor. So it says locate the first super elevation section, and you may have one or you may have many. I had that minimum tangent leg set high, so it looks like it just created one super elevation section for me, which is fine. I'm going to click there, reset to complete, and then select the corridor to assign the super elevation. And this dialog pops up, and this looks good. Sometimes if there's a problem, you'll see some red marks, I believe red circle, or there's something in there to indicate that there's a problem. And you can even change the points that you're controlling. So really what this is doing, the super elevation shape has all the super elevation information in it, but really what then it's doing is it's going into the template, and any point that is flagged as being super elevation, it's then overriding the percent slope that you had in your template, and it's going to make that slope whatever it is at a particular location along the alignment. And it's telling us that there's two lanes. Remember the point, and these are points. The one with the one in front is left and right. Same on the super elevation point, and well, here would be the same pivot point, which is the center line. And I'm applying this super elevation section for the entire corridor, so you can see that within the stationing. So I'll say OK to that, and then you just saw that quick line across the bottom. That means the corridor was processed with the information. So now when I look at my dynamic cross sections in that area, I can see that it's in full super at that point, or I can toggle back, and let's see, I'll just get into like where the transition would be there. And you can see that kind of super being developed, and I'll back up just a little further. So there, your normal crown. This is jumping ahead, what, 20 feet at a time. And so, right here is where the super's starting to develop. That high side is starting to come up until the crown is removed and you got a straight plane. Then I keep toggling that. Now everything's pivoting upon the center line. So the low side's going down, high side's going up until we reach right around there, which would be full super. Then it's going to carry our full super elevation, and then we're going to work our way back down to normal crown after that. Let's see if this is working. Just recently, I know this used to work, but recently I noticed these temporarily visualizations within this software seems to have a problem right now. Okay, I'll select that and there. Actually, that is correct. So maybe it works sometimes, maybe other times not. Yeah, actually it looks perfectly fine there. Maybe I was placing it incorrectly, I don't know. But yeah, there's normal crown. It shows me that it's 11 feet. As I toggle through those cross sections, it goes up to 5.8 and then stays there. So, alright, so let me kill this window. And really that's all there is. We just, once it's calculated, you assign it to the corridor, and that's it. So this was a quick chapter. We'll move on to the next one.